Hello teachers, learners, and parents. Sir Jeff po, at your service. Alam nyo ba na meron tayong website na tinatawag na DepEd Commons? Ang DepEd Commons ay binuo upang gawing accessible ang pagtuturo at pag-aaral dito sa ating bansa gamit lamang ang inyong mga smart devices gaya ng cellphones, tablets, at computers. Dito ay maaari nating ma-access ang iba't ibang learning materials mula sa Department of Education. Meron itong mga interactive materials, electronic self-learning modules, at instructional video lessons mula sa DepEd TV na tiyak na makatutulong sa pag-aaral ng mga mag-aaral galing ka man sa public o private school. Walang problema dahil welcome ang lahat dito. Para ito sa mga guro, magulang at mga mag-aaral mula sa kinder hanggang grade 12, alternative learning system o ALS, at pati na rin ang special education. At huwag kang mag-alala dahil kahit walang load ay maaari mong ma-access ang mga learning materials. Tama, libre ito. Ang kailangan mo lamang gawin ay i-on ang iyong data at buksan lamang ang iyong browser at i-type ang commons.deped.gov.ph. Alam na ba ng iyong mga kasamahang guro o mag-aral ang tungkol sa DepEd Commons? I-share mo na ang video na ito upang matuto rin sila kung paano gagamitin ang DepEd Commons sa mabilis at napakadaling paraan. Muli, ito po si Sir Jeff at kita-kits po tayo sa DepEd Commons. Paalam!
Magandang araw! Sir Wilbur po, at your service. Narito ang ETUlay upang gabayan ka sa inyong pag-aaral upang lubos na maunawaan ang iba't ibang paksa o subject. Ang ETUlay ay isang free online tutorial class na pinangungunahan ng DepEd Educational Technology Unit sa pamumuno ni Undersecretary Elaine Del B. Pascua. Ang programang ito ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata, kundi ito rin ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga magulang at mga guro kung paano nila ituturo o gagabayan sa bawat asignatura ang kanilang mga anak o mga estudyante. Sa kasalukuyan, ang self-learning module mula sa rehiyon ng Calabarzon at kilala sa tawag na pivot ang ginagamit sa ating ETUlay online class. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Ihanda na ang inyong mga ballpen o lapis, papel o kwaderno at samahan kaming itulay ang pagkatuto para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtutulungan para malampasan ang mga hamon sa panahong ito. Halina't matuto kasama ang inyong online tutor sa oras na ito.
Hi learners, how are you today? Alright, so I welcome you to our, okay, just wait for a while. Alright, so welcome to our DepEd online tutorial for our ETUlay program of the Department of Education. Okay, so I'm your tutor Jess for this subject, reading and writing skills for senior high school. All right, so students, are you now ready? Okay, so again, we're now in our reading and writing skills subject for senior high school students. Okay, learners, we're now in quarter 4, week 7, composing professional correspondence. Again, our topic for today is may kinalaman sa ating composing professional correspondence. All right, learners, are you now ready? Okay, so for us to start with our lesson this afternoon, may I remind everyone to please get ready with your modules, paper and pen, and yourselves, okay? And also, if you have the guidance of your parents, no? So, better, no? For you to have the guidance and tingnan natin, no? Sa pagsagot ninyo mamaya sa ating ETUlay, no? Sa ating ETUlay activities, na may kinalaman sa inyong mga modules. Ginagamit natin ang modules no ng from Calabar Zone. Okay? So that's it. So thank you so much to all writers. All right. So to start, again everyone, live tayo sa ating DepEd Edtech Unit at DepEd Philippines, DepEd tayo ng ating Facebook. And also we're live in our DepEd Edtech Unit at DepEd TV ng YouTube. Okay, so I'm your tutor, Jess. All right, so the module is composed of 3 lessons, namely, we have composing a resume. Next is writing application letters. And the last, we have various forms of office correspondence. All right, students, especially in our senior high school students. Okay, and to all our learners out there. Okay, so I do hope you are familiar with the resume, right? You're familiar with application letters and also other various forms of office correspondence. But before we go on to the third topic, okay, that would be on next session, okay? So, but this time we will be focusing on the 2 lessons we have right now. So, we have our composing resume and writing application letters. Okay, so last time we discussed about our topic on our past modules. Okay, so those lessons, we have research report, the project proposal, and also we have our position paper. Okay, so students, please bear in mind that this would be some sort of your final activities, okay? Or part of your culmination of the reading and writing skills, subject. So aside from that, you will have your because sa aking klase, hi, Zinaida, hello, and Dulce, good afternoon. Hi, hello, Annalyn. Okay, Elma, and also, hi, sir. Okay, Sir RJ. Hello, thank you so much for watching right now. So, live na live po tayo sa ating ETUlay program. So, aside sa, sinabi ko nga kanina, yung ating mga estudyante, sa senior high school, especially in grade 11, so, their culmination, will have their interviewing, okay, job interviewing, because as part of their competencies, they should know about how to write a resume and how to write an application paper. So, application letter. So, for that, you will be able to be, well equipped in terms of the competence in writing a resume and writing an application letter. Diba, Zinaida? Okay, so thank you so much. Hi, Tutor RJ. How are you this afternoon? Thank you for watching together with our students right now. So after going through this module, you're expected to, number 1, identify the unique features and requirements in writing a resume. Number 2, demonstrate understanding of features and requirements in preparing and composing a resume. Okay? Maya-maya, makita natin yung kaibahan ng resume at saka yung application letter. Paano ba natin masasabi ito ay isang resume? Paano ba masasabi natin na ito ay isang application letter? Alright, so are we now ready, students? Okay, to continue, number 3, identify the unique features of the requirements in writing application letter and also compose a college admission letter and an employment letter. So since kayong mga senior high school, di ba, darating ang panahon na gagraduate kayo sa institution tsaka level up na kayo sa college. So you have now your application for admission, then application for admission, okay, or employment letter, okay. Some of you will go to work, okay. Some of you will go to have to find a job, or study, all right, study in college. Okay, so to start, you choose the letter of the best answer, then choose the letter on a separate sheet of paper. Okay, so number 1, class, this would be a question. Okay, which document is an enclosure to a cover letter that is used for employment and highlights applicants' education, experience, skills, and qualifications? A. Biodata and biodata. B. Resume. C. Application letter. Or D. Memorandum. Okay, pili kayo class kung ano ang tamang answer dyan. Okay, so to all our viewers or participants right now, so pili kayo ng answer. Is it letter A, B, C, or D? So ano ba ang tamang sagot nito? Okay, this would be part of your review. All right, so class, what is the answer? The correct answer is, it's letter B, resume. Let's proceed to number 2. Which of the following is not a resume format? A. Chronological. B. Fusion. C. Function. D. Combination. Alright, so select kayo dyan, class. So if ever magkamali kayo, this is part pa naman only in our diagnostic test. So tingnan natin kung saan ba kayo weak o saan ba kayo strength, okay? So saan ba natin bibigyan ng focus, no, na masyado para malaman ninyo kung ano ba yung mga tamang sagot nito base sa ating mga topics to be discussed. Alright, so the correct answer for this is letter B, fusion. Okay. Number 3, which of the following is not a necessary part of resume? A. Religion. B. Contact information. C. Education. D. Employment history. Ang tamang sagot dyan, mga nandyan sa kanila mga bahay, okay? Sige, tingnan natin kung makakuha kayo ng ating, so tingnan natin kung makakuha. I've seen, no, in our case, so in my phone, may other gadget, tingnan ko kung sino yung sumasagot. Okay, ano yung leave off? Dapat hindi na siya isasali. Okay? Kasi hindi siya masyado o hindi nga important. Sali. Is it integrated school? All right. So si Barutin Neriza. Hi from Jesmag Iba. Okay, magandang hapon. Okay, thank you so much for viewing right now. So ano ba? All right. So sunod kayo sa akin kung ano ba ang tamang sagot nito. It's letter C. Letter C, dapat hindi na siya dapat isali sa ating resume. Bakit? Kaya meron tayong sinusunod na ilang page lang for a resume. Okay? So, ang iba nga ay nangangailangan lang ng 1 page ng ating resume, tsaka isang page ng application letter. Okay, which type of letter discusses the intention of the sender in attending a college program? Is it letter A, request letter? Is it letter B, cover letter? Is it letter C, college admission letter? Or letter D, employment application letter? So you find now what is the correct answer based on our question. Okay, for this question, it discusses now the application letter. Okay, application letter. So tingnan natin. Hi po, viewing from Cebu. Okay, so but I'm enrolled in Matika National High School. Alright, Mirasol Esponilla Dausan. Alright, so nakikinig at saka nag-watch nag-view sa ating video or session right now. Maraming salamat. And also De La Cruz, J.A. Nicole. Okay, letter C daw. Sabi nila, okay? So tingnan natin. Magandang hapon sa lahat. Okay, so it's letter C. Tama kayo. Okay, number 7. Which of the following should you consider doing when writing college admission letter? Is it letter A, convey why you are interested in the course? B, highlight your work experience if you have. Letter C, tell about your family's challenges in life. And letter D, reveal your financial capability to enroll. Go! Ano ang tamang sagot natin dyan? Alright, so meron pa bang mga sagot batay sa ating mga nanonood ngayon, hapon na ito? Alright, so sa mga bago lang po, kaka-tune in sa ating session, maligayang pagdating. Maligayang pag-view po ng ating session po ng ating reading and writing skills. Especially you my grade senior high school students, okay, for this subject, reading and writing skills. Ang tamang sagot nito ay bastay. Okay, bye. Okay, sige. Si Barutin, hi. Okay, sige. So, I'm glad to meet you all here. So, you're welcome. All right, so I enjoy. Okay, the correct answer for this is letter A. Very good. Convey why you are interested in the course. All right, so number 8. This is a letter of introduction attached to resume to introduce yourself and explain your qualifications to potential employers. Okay, anong tamang sagot natin dyan? Is it letter A, reference letter? Letter B, resume. Letter C, curriculum vitae. Or letter D, cover letter. Go! Dun, 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 dun. This is another term for application letter. Tingnan na natin kung makukuha ninyo. According to Marisol, it's letter D. What about the other participants right now, the students? Kaya na ang mga magaganda, dilag na mga bata, okay? Tsaka matitipon ng mga estudyante ngayon. Alright, fresh na fresh tayo sa ating ETUlay program ng ating week 7, di ba? Okay, tingnan natin kung makakuha ba kayo sa ating tamang sagot dito. Alright, so for this question, the correct answer is letter D. The other term for application letter would be cover letter. That would be attached to your resume. Kung makikita nyo sa resume, di ba, meron tayong picture, meron tayong summary of your information. Okay, tingnan natin sa number 9. What should be letter, heading, and date? A, body inside address, salutation, complimentary close, signature. B, salutation inside address, body, signature, complimentary close. C, is it inside address, salutation, body, complimentary close, signature? Letter D, salutation, inside address, body, complimentary close, signature. Alright, tingnan na natin. Madeline Asis. Sabi doon ni Mirasol, Madeline Asis. Alright, so ano ang tamang sagot? Ano bang sagot ninyo? Seba Rutin, and also Mirasol, and other participants right now, the students. Hello, ano ba ang inyong sagot? Naway, nag-enjoy kayo sa ating session ngayon, alright? So tingnan natin kung ano ang tamang sagot natin dyan. Base arrangement. Okay, base sa ating mga natutunan, di ba, sa elementary at saka secondary, andito na, okay, natutunan na ninyo ito kung paano gagawa ng letter, especially, okay, except kung very simple ang ating skills letter na ginagawa, no? But this time, this is more formal, no? Kasi it talks about admission, it talks about a job, okay? So the correct answer for this is letter C. Okay, very good. According to Sebarutin, very good. All right. So that would be letter C. And for the last item, which information should not include in your cover letter? Hindi kasali sa ating cover letter. Is it intent? A, intent on the position you are applying for. B, company's background and history. C, your educational background. D, your internship or work experience. Okay, tingnan natin kung ano ang inyong sagot. Okay, estudyante, okay, mga andyan sa ating, yung mga virtual students ko ngayon, ano ang tamang sagot ninyo sa ating number 10? Okay, base dito, hindi siya kasali. Okay? So, ang tamang sagot dito ay, tantananan, students, the correct answer is letter B. So, Japanese background and history. Huwag nyo nang isali yan. Okay? Huwag nyo nang isali sa paggawa ng inyong cover letter. Okay, alright? So, background and history, ando naman niya ilagay sa resume. Okay, very good. Hi, Flordelisa Tan. Very good. Ayan. So, what's in our lesson? So, as what I've discussed here, we will be exploring onto our lesson 1 that is composing a resume. And okay, in selecting exit points in senior high school, as what I have said, you're expected to either prepare employment, entrepreneurship, skills development, and higher education. Whichever exit point you are most likely to consider after grade 12, you would definitely need a persuasive resume that will create the best impression of you. So meaning to say, there would be an impression based on what you have written. So, kung saan ba kayo, may entrepreneurship ba kayo, meron ba kayo sa employment, sa skills development, or higher education. Yes. So, thank you so much, si Barutin. Yes. So, for you, I will do my best, no, to explain it all, the importance of this topic. Okay. So to proceed, let's have the lesson 2. And that would be writing application letters. So, sir, ano ba itong application letter? Ano bang kaibahan nito sa ating resume? So, kung babasihan natin, so, for the introduction, as you admitted to school, university of your choice, or hired company or institution that you desire. So this could not be fulfilled unless you express your intent through some forms of written communication such as application letters. So mean to say, not just only for a job, not just only for any other forms of transactions, okay, especially in your admission, di ba? Kung gusto kayo mag-college, kung gusto kayo mag-entrepreneurship, kung gusto ba kayo sa employment, so kung gusto ba kayo sa skills development, depende sa inyo kung saan ang gusto ninyo pagkatapos ng senior high school. Kasi nga, yung senior high school, marami siyang exit points, okay? Mind this, marami siyang exit points. So, dapat matutunan natin yung mga basis sa paggawa ng application letter at saka resume. Okay? Kasi any transactions kinakailangan talaga kasi itong skills na ito sa paggawa. Okay? So, what's new? Okay. Know yourself better by identifying your strengths before coming up with your career objectives. So, dapat alam natin yung sa sarili natin kung ano ba yung mga objectives natin, kung ano ba yung mga paggawa ng ating resume. Okay, you may do it yourself or ask a few people to help you answer the questions below. So, write your answers on a sheet of paper. So, for this, number 1 is name at least 3 traits or characteristics that you think people admire about you the most. So, yan ang gagawin ninyo. Ilagay nyo dyan sa inyong notebook o yun sa inyong paper ng tatlong traits, no, or characteristics that you think people admire about you the most. Okay. So, yan yung number 1 natin. Yung number 2 is, think of a challenge or a problem that you had encountered. Okay. So, mag-isip kayo ng problema o challenge sa buhay. Okay? Tingnan natin yun. How did you arrive at a solution? Paano ba nyo ito na-solusyonan? Paano ba nyo ito nabigyan ng kahulugan, nabigyan, yun nga, solusyon, solve ng inyong mga problema sa buhay. Okay? Marami tayong mga problema sa buhay. Base yan sa ating karanasan. Alright. Which subjects do you do well in school? Then why? Ano bang subjects na, you feel na magaling kayo? You feel na doon kayo nakakaangat? Okay, so yan ang pagbabasehan. Okay, number 4, what do you think is your expertise? Ano bang expertise natin? Ano ba ang mga skills natin? Ano ba ang mga talents natin in life na masasabi sabi nating magaling ako dito. Okay? Magaling ako sa paggawa nito. So meaning, there would be a chance that you have this kind of expertise. All right. Then number 5 is what makes you proud of yourself. So meaning to say, what makes you proud of yourself? Okay, paano ka ba giging proud? So what makes it all? So ano ba ang mga karanasan mo sa buhay? Ano ba ang nagpagbibigay sa inyo ng magiging kayong proud, no? Sa inyong self. Okay? So tingnan natin sa direction. So answer now the given question. So isa yun sa mga activities na inyong module. So pag ilagay niyo dyan sa inyong mga sagot kung ano ba, kasi mag-vary ito, depende sa inyong mga karanasan at personalities character. Okay? So answer now the given questions to help you prepare a draft of your application letter. So write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. So this would be also another task that you will do, no? In our topics, no, for this afternoon, composing a business correspondence, or we have this specifically making a resume or creating an application letter. So why am I writing a letter? So is it for college admission or a job application? So yan, sagutin nyo yan. Who will receive my letter? Sino ba ang mag-receive ng letter? So, example, naghahanap kayo ng trabaho, sino ang mag-receive ng letter? Kung dapat alam niyo kung sino ang pagbibigyan niyo, merong addressee. Okay, so, or admission letter, sino ba yung, kita mag-college kayo, okay? Sino ba yung dean? Sino ba yung director? Okay, so, through, saan ba nyo i-send address yung letter? So, yan yung mga examples. Okay, which format is it? Block, modified, semi-block, block will use in writing a letter. So, malalaman natin later kung ano ba itong block, modified, semi-block, no? In application writing letter, a letter. So, yan yon mga pagkakaiba. So, what is my purpose for writing a letter? Number 5, how does my background make me a great candidate to consider? Okay. And number 6, how could I ensure that I would be considered or admitted? Okay, that would be part. What contact information should I include? Okay, that is also part of it. All right, what is it? So tingnan natin. To explore more about composing a resume, so as what I've said, resume originated from the French word which means summary. It is a concise document that highlights your education, your work experiences, your other qualifications, skills, and strengths. So these informations or qualifications that your future employer might look for in a job that you are applying for. Example, naghahanap kayo ng trabaho. Example after this example, galing kayo sa TVL track, okay? Example, agriculture, example, garments, dressmaking, or example, cookery. So you will be applying for an agency or ano ba yan, or saan ba yung company na yan, o kaya factory na applyan ninyo. Okay, sino ba or paano or kung ano bang yung ina-applyan. So base yan sa inyong intention. Okay, so may lagay dyan sa resume natin. So according to this, it is usually an enclosure application or cover letter. Again, application letter or cover letter is the same. Okay, so it is recommended that you prepare the resume first, since the information that you include there will be the basis of your letter. So on the next page is the structure organization of a sample resume. So this would be a resume sample. So, but you can search other kinds of resume in the internet. Okay, but be sure na reliable ating source na pagtitingnan ng ating kinds of resume. Kasi, okay, para hindi tayo mahihirapan, tingnan natin kung where tayo sabi natin simplified o kaya mas madali nating masunod, okay, na resume. Okay, this would be part. We have this personal details, we have career objectives or summary, we have education, we have work experience, we have additional information, we have references. So kung titingnan nyo dyan, this is only a summary of our resume. Okay, so aside from that, we have also a picture, no? Ang picture ilagay sa itaas ng ating resume. Kung pagsusundan natin ang sunod-sunod ng ating resume, this would be a summary, ha? And because one of the kind of requirement, no, your summary, it could be, one, okay, kung sabihin natin one sheet of paper, yung bond paper, no? So, andun na doon, okay, yung information ninyo. Okay, again and again, you can find other references other than this example of a resume. Okay, writing application letters. So, college admission letter is also known as a letter of intent. So, it is a brief discussion of your intention to be admitted in a specific course in college. So, mean to say, this is a college admission letter that you are going to pursue. Okay, pursue to college. Hi, Nizia Benice Timpog from ano ito? Sa in Fairness, Purak National High School. Maligayang okay? Watch ating reading and writing skills session ng ating ETUlay. Employment application letter is widely known as a cover letter. So it is used to introduce yourself to a prospective employer. You write this to demonstrate your interest in the company, sell your services and qualifications in written form, and show that you are fit for a job and position. It is usually submitted with a resume. Okay? So gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, this would be one of the attachment, no, in a resume. Kaya again and again, cover letter, application letter is the same. Okay. All right, so using any of the 3 letter formats, we have the block, we have modified block, we have semi-block. Depends on your preference as an applicant. But the most common layout for business letter, we have this block format, which means that all parts of the letter are aligned to the left. So meaning to say, when we say a block format, this is left and this is right of your paper. Now, when you're writing your application letter, if we say block format, this would be part of the letter that all parts of the letter are aligned to the left. So meaning to say aligned to the left, and that will be considered as a block format. And that is the most used format when following the alignment or the parts of the letter. Okay. So, modified naman or block format, the heading, the date, and a complementary close and signature are placed slightly to the right of the center of the paper. Mean to say, baliktad naman ito sa ating sinasabing block format. Dito, modified nga siya, pero sa right naman ang ating slightly to the right. So, may slightly to the right nakabanda yung ating ibang, mostly sa ating parts, okay, ng ating application letter. The least used format is the semi-block, which is similar with the modified block, except that the paragraphs of the body are indented. So, meaning to say, di ba, sa block at saka sa modified, yung hindi naka-indented. So, meaning to say, yung lahat ng mga na naka-intro or nauna na pagsulat is lahat yun sila ay nasa left kapag sinasabi nating full block or block, di ba? Sinasabi kanina. Okay, block format. Kapag modified naman, kapag naka-right or slightly in right. But this in semi-block, yung paragraph natin naka-indent. So meaning to say, yung first na intro ng ating sentence ng ating first paragraph is, o lahat ng paragraphs ay naka-indented, nakapasok iyan. Okay, papasok iyan. So example for this would be the application letter sample. Okay, we have the heading. Okay, you have the street. Okay, and everything in the heading part. So the sender's mailing address. The date will be included to that when the letter was written. And the inside address would be whom do you want to give the letter. Okay? So, Principal, Cabello Integrated National High School, Cabello City, Laguna. Salutation. Okay, di ba? Using begins with dear or the colon at the end. Again and again, colon po ang gagamitin natin dyan. Okay? So, pwede rin sir at saka madam. Or dear sir or madam. Okay, we have also the introduction, the body, and the complementary yours truly or truly yours, sincerely yours, very respectfully yours, depende. Okay? So, by that, at the end portion of the complementary, a polite way of ending the letter then ends with a comma. Okay? And we have the printed name of yours, and then, printed name of you, and then, huwag kalimutan, ang pinaka-importante, yung last na portion is ang ating lagda o kaya signature. Okay? Signature. Old style yung modified. Okay, kung sinasabi si Barutin, yes, old style yun. Kasi yung sinasabi natin ngayon, mga bago is kasagaran or always, no, na ginagamit na talaga natin yung full block. Okay, full block na. Okay? So, for this full block ito, kasi kung titingnan natin, yung lahat ng mga information na nakauna is lahat nandito ay naka-left. Left lahat. So, nagsisimula sa left lahat. So, hindi natin masasabi na naka-right ito kasi kung titingnan natin sa features, sa physical, yung pagkagawa talaga ng letter nito is naka-left. Okay? So, huwag kalimutan yung lagda natin. Alright? So, what's more? So, let's continue. So, below is an example of an incorrect resume. On a separate sheet of paper, write down the miscues found and rewrite it applying the necessary corrections. So, necessary corrections. So, maglagay kayo dyan sa inyong notebook at sa paper ninyo kung ano ba yung mali sa ating incorrect resume na ilagay dito. So, first and foremost, kung titingnan natin, di ba, andyan na yung mga pangalan sa itaas. Okay? So, ano pa ba ang kulang dito? So, tingnan nyo dyan, okay, tingnan nyo dyan kung ano ba ang may mali o miscue o may hindi pagkasunod, no, ng ating sinasabi nating resume. So, aside from that, I want to include also, we have this chronological resume, functional resume, yan yung, or combination resume. Yan yung mga iba't ibang klase ng mga resume na ma-encounter natin, okay, sa ating paggawa ng resume. Okay, kung titingnan nyo dito, ano bang mali? Ano ba ang mga information, okay, na sinasabi natin tama at saka mali? So, ilagay nyo dyan sa inyong notebook para malaman natin or ma-check natin, di ba? Ma-check natin ang tama talaga na paggawa ng resume at saka ang hindi tamang paggawa ng resume. Okay, base yan sa ating sa ating how to be an effective writer in writing a resume or effective resume. So, given the information below, write a letter in block format. So, meron akong ibibigay sa inyo, ito yung ating mga elements. Ito yung ating information or data or ito yung ating mga ilalagay natin sa ating application letter using the block format. Okay? So, ano ba ang mas mauna, ano ba ang sunod, at saka ano ba ang sunod? So, kung titingnan natin, so, sige, alamin natin ang mauna dyan is yung heading natin. So, 2490 zone 3, yan yung ating mauna. To be followed with a date, okay, February 24, 2019. Okay. So, ang iba naman, directly naman, di ba? Direct na lang nila sa date. Okay? So, wala nang place. And then, addressing na. Okay. So, Mr. Jose S. Cartanio, okay, yan yung ating pagdadalhan. Okay? Addressing natin. Alright. So, saan ba dito ang ating salutation? Okay. Sige, tingnan natin. Dear Mr. Cartanio. Yan yung ating salutation. Alright. Then ilagay natin dyan yung ating introduction, body, at saka conclusion. Alright. At the last portion natin sa baba na, okay, sa baba na portion, it would be truly yours, tsaka ilagay o isulat yung Bea M. Aguilar, tsaka yung signature ni Bea. Okay, yan yung parts ng ating elements ng ating application letter base sa ating pagbibigay nating full block format. add nyo nga din po ako sa group po kung paano mag-enroll. Okay? I-add add kita Grace Aspa. Okay, sige. So, thank you. So, now watching. So, salamat sa inyong pag-join, no? I do hope na marami kayo natutunan. Okay. Your application letter is only 1 page, no, in length and free from errors. So, dapat di kayo magkakamay sa paggawa ng ating application letter. Then, isa din sa ating no na dapat hindi gawin is kinakailangan na fix tayo sa pagsulat ng ating technical. Okay, technical ha? Technical. Direct to the point tayo, tsaka gamitin natin yung mga simple words. Okay, wag yung mga metaphoric na mga words o kaya matatalinghagang na mga words. So, bawal yan sa ating paggawa ng ating application letter tsaka sa resume. Direct to the point tsaka simple letter ng ating technical. Alright? So, yan yun. At tsaka, then we'll create negative impression. Dapat pagbasa pa lang sa resume ninyo ay ma-impress na yung nagabasa. Okay? Yan yung ating target. Tsaka sa resume. Alright? So, 1 page only for application letter. Tsaka 1 page for a resume. Now, we are now in our what I have learned. Alright. So, answer the questions below on a 1 whole sheet of paper. So, nasa inyo na ito ha. Alright. So, what are the parts of the application letter? Andun na. So, sinabi ko na kanina, yung parts ng application letter natin, heading, we have inside address, ano pa yun? We have, ano pa? Address, no? Sino ba yung address natin? Okay, we have the salutation, we have the introduction, the body and conclusion, and we have also our last portion is a complimentary clause and your printed name and don't forget your signature. So those are the parts of the application letter. How do the various letter formats differ from each other? Yes, madi-differ lang yan kung titingnan natin kung ito ba ay nasa left lahat na information, nakabatay ba sa left side, okay sa paggawa ng pagsulat nasa right ba, slightly. Kung sa left, sinasabi natin full block yan na format, tsaka kung sa right, that is modified block. Okay. Pag sinasabi naman natin yung ibang klase na format ay semi, ano ito? Block. Okay. Yan yung mga old na sinasabi nating ginagawa or sinusulat. Pero sa ngayon, yung kadalasan na talagang ginagamit natin is full block. Okay? When can we say that an application letter is properly written? Yes, properly written siya kung free from errors, tsaka sinusunod talaga yung paggawa ng perfect, tsaka effective na paggawa ng ating application letter. So pwede kayong tingin sa mga samples sa ating reliable sources ng ating internet or saka books no sa paggawa ng technical ng ating technical ha. So direct to the point tsaka terminologies, okay, simple. Okay, wag gawing metaphor tsaka wag magsulat ng poetic form. No, bawal yun sa paggawa ng ating resume at tsaka application letter. All right, so why do we need to make a resume? Okay, so it is important. Yes, it is important before we have our interview. So, paano ba pagbabasihan ng ating employer kung wala silang makikita o mababasa from you? Okay. When can we say that a resume is impressive and a well-written one? Yes, we can say if it is free from errors. Impressive kapag effective or tuluyan nating na-address yung ating gustong makuha o gustong gawin. Okay, intention natin na ating gusto matrabaho, okay, makuhang trabaho, okay, o kaya ma-admit sa school or kaya sa college, o kaya makapasok sa college, o kaya you go with the skills development. Okay, yan yun ang paggawa ng ating effective resume. Free from errors, tsaka technical, yung simple lang talaga, okay, na mga terms. Alright, what can I do? Okay, so look for interesting job advertisement from a newspaper or from internet and write a resume that suits the nature of your job you're applying for. Prepare your resume on a clean sheet of paper by following the tips of guidelines and making a good one. A rubric is attached as reference for checking your resume. Again and again, sa paggawa ng resume, dapat simple, tsaka follow yung parts ng ating paggawa ng resume. all in all, magiging effective tayo or kaya may gamit ang ating resume at application letter kung ito ay tuluyan nating na-address or ano ito, nasabtan or na-understand ng ating employer o kaya tagabasa nito. Okay? Ito yung rubric natin. Kung titingnan niyo yung ating rubric, meron tayong excellent 4, good for 3, we have needs improvement 2. Okay? So all in all, if you got all this perfectly, you will get 4 plus 4, 8 plus 4, 12 plus 4, 16. Okay. So 16 makukuha ninyo dito na square. Okay? Yung maximum or the highest points you will earn. So we have the resume content, the format and the appearance, the structure and organization, and the spelling and grammar. As what I have said, meron tayong tatlong kinds or ito yung mga kinds ng ating resume. We have the chronological, we have this functional, at we have this combination. Using the two, the chronological at saka functional. All right, so directors identify the uniqueness or features of the requirements in writing a college admission letter and employment application letter by drawing a star. Ito yung star natin in our answer sheet. Okay, tingnan natin ha kung sino makakuha dito sa ating activity. Kaya lagyan natin ng star kung ito ay nagpo-follow sa requirements at features in writing a college admission letter or an employment application letter. An employment application letter is sent together with a resume. So lagyan ba natin ng star? Students, okay, viewers, that is, yes, very good. So that is a star. Okay, we'll make that a star. Okay, number 2, a college admission letter shows your intent to be accepted in university. Yes. So that is a star again. All right, so next is use comma after salutation. The body should have an opening, middle, and closing paragraph. Next, mention all the job experience that you had even the irrelevant ones. Next, number 6. Okay, always have 2 spaces in between each paragraph of the body, and both letters should be limited to 1 page only. Okay, lagyan natin ang number. Then, yung mga numbers na yan is kung saan ba dito yung tamang paggawa ng isang admission letter. Okay? So, lagyan natin ng star. Okay? So, for number 3, lagyan ba natin ito ng star? Alright, students? Okay. No. Okay. Next, as what I've said, lagyan natin ng colon. Okay? The body should have an opening, middle, and closing. Yes. Then, mention all the job experience that you had. No. If it's irrelevant to you, should not include that one. Then, always have 2 spaces in between each paragraph of the body. No. That is not the correct mechanic of our paggawa ng ating admission letter. Then both letters should be limited to 1 page only. Yes. Okay, 8. Use block format for a college admission and job application letter. Sign directly above your printed name. The number 10, always include in your letter where the job advertisement was seen. Ano ba ang tamang sagot natin? John Grace, si Barutin. We have also Nizea. Okay, sige. Kung titingnan natin, yung number 8 is, okay, we have a star for that. And also sign directly above your printed name. Yes, very good. That's it. Okay, number 10, always include your letter where the job advertisement was seen. Yes na yes. Bigyan natin ng star yan. Bigyan natin ng star. Okay. Alright, so let's have now the assessment. Okay, analyze the statement and answer the following questions, then write it in your answer sheet. Again, I do hope you're following with me because this is important, no, in answering your modules. Okay, so write directly the correct answer for this. Number 1, which of the following should you consider to do when writing a college admission letter? The correct answer na ito kanina ng ating pre-test. It's letter A, convey why you are interested in the course. Number 2, this is a letter of introduction attached to a resume to introduce yourself and explain your qualifications to potential employers. Tan-taranan! Ang tamang sagot nito ay, it's letter D, cover letter. All right, so for number 3, what type of letter discusses the intention of the sender in attending a college program? Walang iba from the word college program, college admission letter. Next, what should be proper arrangement of your letter after heading and date? Again, after heading and date, proceed yan ang noun letter C. Inside address, salutation, body, complementary clause, tsaka signature. All right. So number 5, the date of a letter is always placed as what I have said. Yung date ng ating letter dapat andun siya sa letter A under the heading. Number 7, which of the following is not a resume format? As what I have said, binigay ko ito kanina yung ating mga kinds ng ating resume. Ang hindi kasali dito ay letter B, fusion. Okay, number 7, which of the following is not a necessary part of a resume? Hindi kinakailangan na ilagay natin sa resume. It's letter A, religion. Number 8, what information should you leave off in your resume? Okay, ito ay letter C, hobbies. Okay, andun na yan sa ating pre-test. Alam kong alam nyo yan. Okay. Number 9, what document in an enclosure to a cover letter that is used for employment and highlights applications, education, experience, skills, and qualifications? Tan-tan-tan! The correct answer for this is letter B, resume. Okay. Number 10, which part of resume reflects the application's career goals and intention for applying on a job? Again, ano ang ating target from the word goals, from the word intention? Walang iba ay ang letter B, career objectives. Meron tayong target na gusto makuha. Okay, gusto makuha. Gusto nating ma-work into, okay? Yan yun. Or gusto nating ma-enroll, okay? So, base yan sa inyong paggawa ng inyong letter or sa kaya resume, okay? So for additional activities, class, okay, this would be additional activities. For the following information are, okay, about Kate, a student who wants to apply for a part-time job at a cafe. So read the details and arrange it, help her from a resume, then write your answer in a clean sheet of paper. Again, so alam kong nakinig kayo kanina. Okay, so pwede nyo i-replay ito kung nahirapan kayo sa inyong internet. Okay, so guided na kayo kanina kung paano ko yun i-arrange yung ating pagsulat ng ating application letter or paggawa ng resume. Okay, so again and again, pwede kayong mag-lookout or outsource ng ating iba't ibang types ng ating resume. Okay, ano yung mga parts ng ating resume, isa-isahin natin, then paano magiging effective writer na paggawa ng ating application letter tsaka yung resume. So, i-link ko sa inyo ito kung paano nyo ito gawin kasi importante ito sa paggawa ninyong takdang aralin o kaya additional activities. Okay, so I do hope you have learned something or you have learned much in our session for today. So I'm so glad this afternoon that I'm with you. I'm so happy and I'm so blessed to have you this session. So we're about to end our fourth quarter because we're now in the seventh week of our fourth quarter. Okay, seventh week of our fourth quarter, and we're about to end for our reading and writing skills subject for fourth quarter 8th week. Okay, so I do hope you've learned much in our subjects. So by then in our next week we will include this one as part of our review, and we will proceed to other business correspondence that would be related to our what we discussed this afternoon. All right, so thank you so much. So I do hope you will use those concepts that I've taught you on how to do it. Okay, composing a resume and creating an application letter. So maraming salamat and patuloy lang tayo sa pag-aaral tsaka ibigay natin ating best even in our online platform. Tsaka magpasalamat tayo sa lahat ng ginawa ng ating mga teachers tsaka sa ating mga directors lalong-lalo na sa naging posible po ang ating pag-aaral. Dahil yan sa ating ito ay program ng ating DepEd Department of Education and ICT Edtech Unit. So, maraming salamat. Okay, so this has been your tutor Jess for this session. Okay, reading and writing skills for senior high school. See you in the next session of our ETUlay program. ETUlay program of this, okay, Department of Education, Philippines, all right? So, before we leave, I will inculcate it to your minds, no? The saying by Vivek Madlani, never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Okay? Bawat mag-aaral, bawat mag-aaral ay bayani at marangal. No? Sulong edukalidad. Okay? DepEd tagumpay. Don't forget our next tutor for this afternoon, Tutor Jemeline for Creative Nonfiction. Hooray!
Sigurado ako na marami ka namang natutuhan sa ating ETUlay ngayong araw. Ito ay hindi lamang para sa ating mga mag-aaral, kundi pati rin sa ating mga minamahal na guro at mga magulang natin para maituloy ang pagkatuto sa kabila ng nararanasang pandemya. Patuloy ding sumubaybay sa DepEd TV para sa mga araling ginawang video episodes. Mapapanood ito mula Lunes hanggang Sabado, alas 7 ng umaga hanggang alas 7 ng gabi sa inyong mga telebisyon. Abangan bukas mula alauna ng tanghali ang iba pang aralin sa ating ETUlay free online tutorial session sa Filipino. I-like and subscribe at manatiling nakasubaybay sa ating ETUlay tutorial session sa DepEd Edtech Unit FB page at Educational Technology Unit channel sa YouTube at sa DepEd Tayo at DepEd Philippines social media accounts. Paalam!